exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars here on Madden 22. That's right, the expansion franchise is back. Well, the relocation franchise, I should say, not the expansion franchise, because there's still 32 teams in the NFL, but it's the relocation franchise. If you have forgotten, we relocated the Houston Texans because of all their front office issues and star quarterback issues. We fixed all of that, and now we are in our first official season. We are coming close to the end of our first official season in Chicago. This is technically year number 2 because we simulated obviously the first year with the Texans, and then we got to the offseason, did all that stuff, drafted some amazing players in that draft. They're playing right now, Tajay Chamberlain, and the pass rusher, I can't remember his name at this point. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name, but we got him. Oh, Trent Favors, that's what it is. I knew I'd remember it. Chamberlain and Favors. We drafted those two studs, and now we're into season number 2, which is the official inaugural season of the Chicago Cougars, and we are coming close to an end. We are in week 16 of our first season, and we are looking to be a Super Bowl favorite in year number 1 of the relocation because we're 13-1. We lost that unfortunate game to Jacksonville early in the season, but we avenged that later on, and now we are looking to dominate the rest of this season, go to the playoffs, get that bye, and hopefully win our first Lombardi in our first season, something that's never been done in the history of sports, where a relocation or expansion team, either one, has ever made it to the Super Bowl or made it to the championship game of their respective sport. I think the Vegas Knights got to they may have gotten to the Stanley Cup. They definitely didn't win it. They either got to the conference finals or the Stanley Cup. They got really close. They didn't win anything, but they got really close. That's the most recent thing that I can think of, and the closest thing that I can think of to what we're probably about to do, because right now we sit in the 1 seed at 13-1, and in week 16 we have to play our most important game. I know I said this with the Cowboys, and I know I said this with the Titans earlier in the season. This is the most important game. We play the 11-3 Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, all of the boys, they're here. They're in Chicago to play us. It's going to be a grind game. It's going to be a tough game. And are we up for the challenge? I sure hope so. Make sure to smash that like button if you are excited. Hit that notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into this video. So, as mentioned, we are playing the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 11-3. They have 85s across the board, and obviously their 99 overall superstar X-Factor quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, who has only thrown 8 interceptions. Our defense does like to turn the ball over. We get a lot of turnovers, but against a guy like Patrick Mahomes, who's so efficient, it's going to be pretty tough. I've already scouted the players for this week. We just have our game plan, which is defend the inside run. No. We're defending the deep pass. We're defending the deep pass to Tyreek Hill. Throw it short's probably going to be our best option, so I'm going to stick with throw it short. And then these are still our focus players. We've got Tajay Chamberlain, Davis Mills, Sean Wade, Darrell Royals, J.J. Robinson, and Juan Jordan. I really want Sean Wade to grow into some sort of useful player. I'm not talking like a number 1 corner or anything like that. I'm talking like maybe a 3rd or a 4th string corner that can play in the slot at times. So that's what I want him to develop into. I want Davis Mills to be what could possibly be our starting quarterback next season. Obviously, we're not throwing anything away. We could trade for somebody in the offseason or in the preseason or sometime next year. We could draft somebody. Nothing's off the table right now, but Davis Mills has a good argument to be our quarterback going forward. And obviously, Tajay Chamberlain is a stud, so we gotta keep. And I didn't mean to hit free practice. No, I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. Let's go straight to sim the training. Hopefully, nobody gets hurt. We've been dealing with a lot of injuries this season. We've had, okay, Zach Cunningham has an ACL sprain, so that could be a couple weeks, actually, for him. On offense, we have nobody, so we just have Cunningham. We've dealt with a lot of offensive line injuries throughout this first season in Chicago, so maybe we have to look to fix that. Speaking of offensive linemen, Mekhi Becton has an upgrade. Power, pass protector, or agile. I think I want to get him at pass protector just to upgrade those stats that are a little bit lower. As you can see, he's an 81 overall at that skill set, so I'd like to bump that up a little bit. He is a superstar superstar development, not X Factor. And Charles Omenihu, let's just keep going with pass rusher because we need to get to the quarterback a lot more than we do with more players than just Trent Favors and Chase Young. We don't really get a lot of pressure. We get some pressure, depends on the game, but we don't get a lot of pressure unless it's Favors or Chase Young. So I do quickly want to check the injury report, see if we have anybody else on there. We have Hicks, who broke his ribs a couple of weeks ago. He's still out for 3 weeks, so he's probably out for the rest of the season. He might make a playoff comeback, but Zach Cunningham's only out for 1 week, so that's good. He does miss this game against the Chiefs, but I think we've got the talent to beat them. On defense, I'm a little bit scared because they do like to throw over the top to Tyreek. That does scare me a little bit. I just hope that our offense can keep up with them, which I think they can. Our offensive line is pretty good. We've worked on that. Defensively, I'm a little bit worried about our corners. Patrick Surtain and Bradley Roby are going to have a lot of work to do with these guys. Our linebackers are going to be working. Why is Logan Wilson playing both outside linebacker spots? Oh, because we lost the guy. So we probably want to put Kevin Pierre-Louis in that spot, have Logan Wilson play right outside linebacker. And then our safeties are going to have to help over the top because Tyreek Hill is going to be running like crazy over top of us. So it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a fun one. We have pretty much guaranteed ourselves a playoff spot. I'm pretty sure if we check the, what do I want to check? The standing. Why did I blip out about that? I just had like a brain fart or something. Where's the standings at? What the heck? Why am I like freaking out? What is going on with me? What is happening? What? Hold on. I'm having like a mental blow up right now. Where is the standings at? Am I just like being stupid? Wait. I'm such an idiot. It's right there on the screen. God, I am the dumbest person ever. Oh my God, I'm sorry you guys had to see that. I'm embarrassed. That's bad. That's really bad. I am the dumbest person in planet Earth. Oh my God, that was bad. But we do have our division clinched, it seems. If we go to the AFC South. Yes, the Y means we have clinched the division. Nobody else can take it from us, which feels good because that means we are guaranteed a playoff spot, and it seems the Chiefs are as well. They have clinched up the AFC West. We are the only two teams to clinch up divisions in the entire league, the AFC South and the AFC West. As for the AFC East, Patriots are the best team there, but the Bills not too far behind. They're tied, actually, so that's going to be interesting, but we do have the best record. We currently sit at the 1 seed. I'm sorry that you guys had to see me completely forget where the standings were, even though they were right in front of my face the entire time. I'm sorry about that, but let's go play the Chiefs. Hopefully my brain works in this game instead of how it worked before the game. So if you guys are enjoying, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club for my stupidity, and let's go play the Chiefs.
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Cougars, next on Madden NFL 22.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Cougars. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for some Chicago Cougars football on Christmas Day. If you were paying attention in the opening, the big announcer voice guy said that this is on Christmas Day. So that's a rare sight to see. Usually you don't get football on Christmas Day. You get it on Thanksgiving, but you don't really get it on Christmas Day. You get it around Christmas, but that's interesting to see that we're actually playing on Christmas Day. Let's see how we can fare against these Chiefs. Now, we know from real-life history that the Chiefs' defense is not the greatest in the world. So, hopefully, we can expose that defense. We are wearing the all blues. I decided to go with blue pants and blue jerseys because it's such a special occasion. We should shake things up a little bit as Juan Jordan drives down to the 40 to get 11 yards on that run. And we pick up a much-needed first down. We got to build this confidence early. We know how good this Chiefs team is. They're the defending Super Bowl champions. We know what they do well, but that's not going to be good. How did I get away from that? And how is that not a grounding right there? Intentional grounding could have been called on that, but it wasn't. I don't know why the guy behind me didn't move. I was like stuck on him. And juke move, broken ankles, baby. Raheem Mostert has been the biggest asset we've gotten in this whole series. Like, he has been amazing. I don't know what he's done, but he's been amazing. And that's why we gave him that contract, to show him our support and show him our love. As Terry McLaurin, he gets overlooked a little bit, but not on this play, as he glides into the end zone. And he gets the first points of the game for the Cougars. He does tend to get overlooked a little bit, as 3 Chiefs were on Davis Mills. He does tend to get overlooked a little bit, but Terry McLaurin, the #1 receiver for a reason, as he scores the touchdown here to take a 6-0 lead, hopefully a 7-0 lead. If Kyan Fairbairn does put it up and through. Good start, but now here's the real challenge. We knew our offense had a chance against the Kansas City defense because of how poor the defense usually plays. You can't say the same against the offense. So it's going to be a very interesting time as we go against the Kansas City Chiefs. And speaking of the Chiefs offense, there he is. Kansas City's own MVP Patrick Mahomes, 34 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 3,000 yards. Not as many yards as I would expect, but maybe he's having a little bit of a down year. They do have 3 losses so far. All right, here we go. First play of the drive. We've got both Favors and Chase Young out there. So let's see if we can get some pressure off the edge. Quick throw to Travis Kelce. He's going to take it and get hit hard as he gets down by Marcus May to the 32. That's what we got to expect. We got to expect one of 2 things: the deep ball or the quick little underneath checkdowns. That's what we got to expect here. And then obviously they have a dynamic runner in Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who gets hammered by Marcus May, who's already got the first 2 tackles of the game. And they've both been really big hits. We got to wear these guys out so that they fumble the football. That would be really awesome. But the Chiefs already have a first down here. They're going to hand it off to their backup running back. And he's down to the 50, and they are moving the ball easily on us. That offensive line is picking us up and pushing us back for sure. Obviously, they have the 2 X factors in Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Another big hit from our DBs. But another first down, and Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs offense is moving up the field fairly easily on us, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Trent Favors misses the tackle, but Pierre Lewis, the backup, coming in for the injured Zach Cunningham. He does bring down Thompson. I'm scared. I am scared of this Kansas City team. They are dynamic. There's a reason they've already won their division, and they're already going to test it deep, and Bradley Roby with the great deflection. They already tried to give it, was that McCole Hardman down there? They already tried to test it deep, but luckily the veteran Roby was able to knock that ball away. Good pass contending as they go with a weird pass to the running back, and that's just going to get one, and they're going to have to kick this field goal. Oh, they're not in field goal range. They're not even, I didn't realize how far back they were. They're going to punt. That was a bad decision by Mahomes to throw that pass. And that punt is not as good as it could have been. We're at the 24. Great defensive stand for this Cougars team. That was a big stop by Bradley Roby in the grand scheme of things, because if McCole Hardman brings that in, they're down in like 5 to 4 yard range. They're going to dominate us. They're probably going to punch that in. Another good run by Raheem Mostert. I think we need to take a shot here. I think we need to take a shot here with somebody, whether it be Judy, Chase, or Terry McLaurin. We need to assert our dominance over the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's going to be Jerry Jeudy. Great block from Jamar Chase, and Judy's going to walk into the end zone. Cougars up 2 scores on the Chiefs. What a throw. Wow. Jamar Chase with a clutch touchdown preserving block as he glides in untouched, and Davis Mills is on fire right now. Davis Mills is having a season to remember. That's got to be 47 touchdowns now through the air that Davis Mills has at this point. He might be setting some records here. We might be looking at Davis Mills in the record books at the end of this season. What a great year it has been. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be our #1 quarterback going into next season. I have made that very clear that he is. I'm not saying he's not going to be, but he's going to definitely have a voice. He's going to be in contention. We're not going to just move away from him that easily. At least I wouldn't hope that we would. And Patrick Mahomes' first play, how is he not down? What? First play from scrimmage there, and it's a 6-yard or a 4-yard pass, whatever it was. Oh no, oh no, oh, big hit, but he got a first down, not good. The Chiefs are iffy right now. Whoops, didn't mean to change the camera there. Chiefs are iffy. They moved the ball pretty easily against us on that first drive, as Chase Young's going to get the sack on Mahomes. Big-time play from a big-time Predator. Chase Young hunting his prey. 14 sacks for the All-Star out of Ohio State. I should say Pro Bowl out of Ohio State, but it doesn't matter. Same thing. And let's see if we can get some more pass rushing on him. Mahomes gonna try it deep again with McCole Hardman. Bradley Roby. They can't. You can't call that pass interference. You can't. Oh, you cannot call that pass interference. You cannot call that pass interference. It simply cannot be pass interference here. It just cannot be. Oh my God. It cannot be pass interference. What did he do? Okay, he's got his arms, he's got his arm hooked around it. I see why they called it, but that ball was clearly over the head. That was an uncatchable ball, even if he had both hands. Look at the distance. Look where he jumps. Let's back up a little bit. There's the ball. You can see the angle. Look where McCole Hardman jumps, and that ball is already over his head. That's an uncatchable pass. Even if he had both hands, he's not bringing that in. So I get why they called it, but you cannot call that pass. That is not catchable. No way he's catching that if he has 2 hands. Oh, that's so annoying. Roby, you're a veteran. You know better than to put yourself in that situation. But we just gave them the Chiefs fantastic field positioning to punch it in and get a 7-point disadvantage. But Trent Favors and Chase Young got that sack. I feel like that should be Favors is sacked fully, but hey, whatever, it doesn't matter. A sack is a sack. 2nd and 19 after the great pressure. Mahomes is going to have to step up his game here if he wants to throw this football. What a cut! Oh my God! What a route from Travis Kelce. We got to go back and watch that. I don't care if it's against us. This is beautiful route running. This is what you teach young players that are trying to play football. This kind of route running is what you teach. You get bumped off by Kevin Pierre-Louis. You fight through it. Look at that route. That is a beautiful route. Pierre-Louis had no shot of keeping up with him. And oh my, that is just, that's a chef's kiss right there. Excellent route running from Travis Kelce. No one even close to him. There's nothing you could really do to stop that. I mean, even with a corner on Travis Kelce, that would have been an easy touchdown. Beautiful route running from Kelce, and the Chiefs pull one back. They are now down a score instead of 2 scores, but our offense is on fire right now. Absolute fire. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can keep up. We knew this was going to be a high-scoring game. I was just hoping to be on the winning side of it as Tajay Chamberlain breaks that tackle but can't get any more after. 29-yard line. We have a kick return for a touchdown with Tajay Chamberlain, so we have that explosiveness. We have 150 total yards in this game so far. We have been running pretty easily on this Chiefs defense. Yeah, look at that. Look at that from Juan Jordan. We are running pretty easily on this defense. They don't have very good run stoppers. But do we take another shot? Do we risk taking another shot with a, to be fair, inaccurate Davis Mills at times? Maybe not so much in this game, but he has proven he can be a little bit inaccurate. As Raheem Mostert, who needs to take a shot when you got Raheem Mostert running the football? He's dominating right now. He's having a tremendous season in his first year in Chicago. If Kelvin is open, we go with Kelvin, but I don't see him being open. You gotta take it, Kelvin! We had a chance. It was there. Just a little bit overthrown. Just a skosh overthrown. As Jamar Chase, did he get that first down? They might call that inches. They do call that 3rd and inches. But we got to run this football. I mean, we've been dominating the run game so far. We got to run it. And the blocks hold up, and Raheem Mostert gets the yardage needed as we get the first down. Big-time run from a big-time running back. What do we do here? We probably go Jamar Chase in the middle. Once he breaks that route, we hit him. And he's going to hold on, and he's going to break free for a touchdown. I'm breaking free. I'm soaring, flying. Jamar Chase, amazing route. This is another thing that you teach young receivers and young players looking to play football. Look at that. He stays inside. He gets body positioning, and he stays in front of the corner, and then there's no shot anybody else is catching him. Jamar Chase, look at this man. This man is a demon. I'm so happy that we got this man because it is much needed. Much needed to get this man from the Cincinnati Bengals because he's going to be a stud for us as we move forward here. Look at that. And he does a little bit of LeBron with the push down. That man is a demon right now, and he's on demon time. And we add to that lead. We go back up by 2 scores. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a boxing match, just a slugfest going back and forth with the Kansas City Chiefs. Our defense got cheated out of that last drive with the pass interference call that you would hope wouldn't be called, but I understand why they called it because he did hook the other arm. But it just sucks that they called it when the ball was so clearly out of McCole Hardman's range. But they haven't even targeted Tyreek Hill yet, as Laramie Tunsil got hurt. I didn't realize that. They have not even targeted Tyreek Hill yet. They've targeted Hardman. They've targeted their running backs. Travis Kelce's got a touchdown, so Tyreek has no catches or targets, and I almost picked that off with Pierre Lewis. That would have been amazing if he would have caught that on the dive. That would have been amazing. But it's 2nd down and 10. 4 minutes to go in the half. The Chiefs know they're in trouble here early in this game. As Trent Favors dodges. Why am I so bad at user tackling? And Hardman's going to get down close to the 1st down marker. We should have had the sack there, to be honest with you. We should have easily had the sack with Favors, but when I dove, he just didn't like lock onto the guy. They're gonna give this ball to the running back, and Ross Blacklock is there to shut it down. Put me back that football. And he's got the baby celebration. The baby celebration. As 3 minutes come and go in the 2nd quarter, J.J. Robinson back there to return this, and break an ankle. J.J., you just don't have that explosiveness, do you? All right, at this point, we're up 2 touchdowns on a dominant Kansas City team. I think what we do here is run this football and try and put up some more points, but we don't necessarily need to. That was a good recovery by Thornhill there. Juan Thornhill should not have got that tackle, but he did. And we get another good block from, was that Elijah Vera Tucker on that block? That was huge as Mostert gets up to the 41-yard line. That's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We might get 1 play off. No, we're not going to get into the playoff. That is the 2-minute warning. 21-7, Chicago lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. And like I said, this is on All Pro. Next season, we will be on All Madden. It has become a little bit too easy. So I said in a couple videos that I wouldn't change it during the season. I'd change it at the start of next season. So whatever happens, we lose in the playoffs, we win the Super Bowl, whatever happens, it will be on All Pro. And then start of next season, we will go to All Madden just to give me a little bit more of a challenge, because it seems like it's been a little bit too easy as of late, especially with a guy like Davis Mills. You shouldn't be destroying teams like the Kansas City Chiefs like we are. But, hey, that's just how it plays. I don't want to ruin what we have right now if I move it up to All Madden and then start to suck a little bit. That would just be no fun for anybody. So we're going to do what we have to do here and then move it to All Madden to start fresh next season. What's the penalty on holding? It is going to be holding. Laramie Tunsil, the guy that just got hurt and came back. So get rid of those Jamar Chase yards. I wonder what Tajay Chamberlain's development trait is. It's got to be star, right? I wouldn't think it'd be anything more than star. I guess it could be superstar. It's definitely not X Factor. I don't think we got lucky I don't think we got that lucky. I mean, we got Trent Favors who had superstar, but then went up to X Factor. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're gonna get lucky like that. And as time expires here in the half, we got to put this ball in the end zone, put a bad beep in the friend zone. Throw that away! I barely threw that away before running out of bounds. That was close. I almost forgot to throw that away. Where do we go here? I'm looking at either Tajay in the middle. Yeah, Tajay. Give the rookie a chance. I got picked. I got picked. I got picked on the play. Tajay did. Watch this. This ball is going to be, at least give him a chance. And then right there, he gets picked. It's a non-intentional pick, but Gay does run into Chamberlain, slowing him down and letting Matthew glide in there and pick that off. See, if I don't get picked there, by Gay, I at least am closer. I'm about in this area with Matthew, and then at least have a chance to even not catch it, just knock it away so it's not an interception. But that's the distance that I got slowed down from. So instead of being like right on top of Matthew, I'm about a yard or so away, 2 yards away. And Matthew gets an easy interception. So that's frustrating that I got picked by... I got illegal picked, and then I got picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. 20 seconds left. They're probably just going to run this football. I think they get the ball to start the half, so that's frustrating. We could have gone up 3 scores on the Kansas City Chiefs, which would be almost impossible for them to come back from. As time expires, let's see if we can keep it going. I'm going to keep defending the deep pass because they've tried it already twice on McCole Hardman. They've gone one-on-one, McCole Hardman and Bradley Roby. They tried it twice. First time was unsuccessful. Roby deflected it away. The second time was a pass interference call that got them really close and allowed them to score a touchdown. So possibly they try it again. McCole Hardman's over there with Pat Surtain now. One-on-one coverage. They go with Travis Kelce underneath. He's going to get that ball. Mahomes only has 55 yards. They haven't really hit a deep shot, and they still have not targeted Tyreek Hill. They went the first half, the full first half, without even targeting Tyreek Hill, which is just crazy to me, as Favors gets in the backfield, and Marcus May with a great open field tackle, denying the first down for Thompson. 3rd and inches. They're audibling away. Is this where they throw a little bit of like a screen or an underneath check down to Tyreek Hill? No, it's to Thompson, and Bradley Roby can't get in there. If he had just a little bit more hit power, that probably goes in our favor. But Thompson, being the bigger running back, just runs right through him and gets that first down. But at least Bradley Roby was there to stop him. As Favors, broken tackle. Oh, that's bad. And Favors goes down with an injury. Trent Favors, if there's one thing that we've noticed so far with Trent Favors' young career, is that he does tend to get injured pretty frequently, which is not a good sign if you want to be an elite pass rusher for a long time in this league. As that's going to be a big catch. Who is that? I don't. Oh, it's Darden. I'm not sure who number 11 was, but it was Darden who gets that one. And still no Tyreek Hill catches or targets. As they motion him, and there's the first target for Tyreek Hill, and it's going to be a fumble! It's going to be a fumble. The first time they give it to Tyreek Hill, he gets bopped and fumbles that football. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The first time, literally the first time he gets even to touch the football, even a sniff, is a little jet sweep, and Bradley Roby bops him, and that ball pops out, and Marcus May's there to collect it. Marcus May's having a great game. He's got like 2-3 tackles, a fumble recovery now. Big time. As Juan Jordan gets that ball and gets about 4, maybe 3. I think at this point we just need to hold on to the ball and win this game. Like, there's not really much else we have to prove. We have gone deep on them. We've run the football on them. There's not much more we have to do, although I kind of want to avenge that interception that I threw as I throw another one. Why do I do this to myself? There was no reason. There was no plausible reason for me to throw that football, and yet I still did. And I threw it to the backup tight end. Why do I make these bad decisions? I cost myself stats. Like, I'm hurting Davis Mills' stat line by throwing that bad pass. I don't know why I threw that. It was embarrassing. I should have not have thrown that, as Tyreek Hill actually gets his first official catch. I know that counts as a catch, that jet sweep, but he gets his first official catch. That's stupid that I threw that. Man, why do I do those dumb decisions? I don't know why. And Tyreek Hill just faster than everybody. Pop him again. Oh, Marcus May with another big hit. Tyreek Hill's just faster than everybody. Bradley Roby's going to have a tough time covering him. If they're starting to actually get it to Tyreek Hill, we could be in some trouble. We could definitely be in some trouble. And that's a big matchup down there on the ticker. The Patriots and Bills. Well, how is that not a sack? How was that not a sack? I literally got all of Patrick Mahomes, and yet he just didn't even acknowledge I was there. Whatever. But the Patriots and Bills, Week 16, that's a big-time matchup. That's for the division, I would guess. Come on, get some pressure on him, and that's going to be the running back, Thompson. He's going to get an easy first down. Mahomes is starting to dice this up a little bit. I'm getting a little bit scared because man-to-man coverage against these receivers are not working. It's just not working out for us. Get some pressure. I hit Patrick Mahomes. Why? Oh, these flags, man. These flags are helping the Chiefs out. I think the Chiefs paid the refs. I think the Chiefs have paid the refs. And I don't know if you guys noticed that on the ticker. The Cowboys, they were what were they, 9-1 when we played them? Now they're 9-5. And are probably about to lose to the Jaguars. They have gone on such a slump since losing to us. That's crazy. And that's going to be wide open. Two guys there. Darden and Thompson were both wide open in the same spot. I don't know what kind of coverage we were playing, but the Chiefs had pulled back to within one again. And I got to stop throwing these stupid interceptions. I'm costing myself stats, and I'm probably costing myself this game. We just got to get back to our brand of football, which is just run the football and take what's given to us by the defense. Oh, Tajay Chamberlain breaks through and is going to have his second kick return touchdown of the season. That's how you respond to the Chiefs' offense dominating. You take it back to the house. Tajay Chamberlain. What a stud of a draft pick that we got lucky with as he just waltzes into the end zone. I love me some Tajay Chamberlain. He is a stud. Forget the offense. Who needs offense when you got an electrifying, explosive kick return? This is like Devin Hester, Cordell Patterson, like essence. I'm feeling the Devin Hester, Cordell Patterson connections. And bop! Oh! Jamar Chase went in for a big hit, but the kick returner, just stiff-armed the life out of Jamar Chase on that one. How did the Chiefs respond, though? They easily went up the field on us. They were helped with a roughing the passer call, but they easily went up the field before that, and they're going to try one-on-one coverage. Justin Reed! I almost said Eric Reed for a second. Justin Reed is able to deflect that away. I don't know if that was so much Justin Reed deflecting that as if it was McCole Hardman just not catching it. He should have probably caught that. As they give it to Thompson, and Thompson fumbled that football. Get there! Get there! They pick it back up. I think that might have been overturned if it was recovered by us, but he still fumbled, and we still didn't. The AI, when it comes to fumbles, is so broken. Like, they don't even go to it. And when they do go to it, they dive on it and don't even catch it. And that was my bad user tackling on that. It's just so frustrating. It's one of the many things they need to fix in this game. One of the many, 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 many things they need to fix. But with that catch, the Chiefs are starting to push the ball and being very consistent as they give it to Thompson again. Hargraves is going to be there to stop him. And that's probably going to take us to the end of the third quarter. They might get one more playoff if they go quick. They will not. They had a chance, but they decided to hold it. 7 minutes, and I did not mean to hit 3 deep. Let's go with cover 3. Special Christmas Day broadcast. 28-14, Cougars lead the Chiefs. Fourth quarter. As Patrick Mahomes is in the backfield by himself, has plenty of time. Favors goes up. It's going to be caught by him. No! Unbelievable. One-on-one coverage. Marcus May and McCole Hardman. And he just didn't get it. He didn't get body positioning. And McCole Hardman just boxed him out and caught that football for a touchdown without really any threat. So it's a good thing Tajay Chamberlain scored that kick return because they would have tied the game right there. Oh, I knew this was going to be a fireworks show. I knew it was going to be back and forth. Let's see if Tajay can do it again. You think Tajay can do it again? Tajay, there was a little bit of a lane there. Little bit. It closed up very quickly. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Big lane on the right side. You got to get past Tyrann Mathieu. You just got to do it. As Wharton will go down with an injury, one of their defensive linemen, it looks like. Oh, this is a bad situation. We are in a rough spot here. Up by a touchdown, late fourth quarter. You got to stand in there and fire that in. Jerry Jeudy, you got to catch it. You got to catch it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You got to catch that. You had a step. It was a half a step, but you had a step on the corner. You got to catch that. Luckily, our linemen are dominating, and Thornhill had a brain fart. A broken play, and it turns out to be Raheem Mostert touchdown. Juan Thornhill does not even attempt to tackle. He had a clear tackle, and he just lets it go, and Mostert takes advantage of it. Wow. That was unexpected, but very much needed for this Cougars team. Up again by 2 touchdowns. And the way the Chiefs have been moving the ball up the field on us, it is very, very much needed. What a sequence. An absolute sequence of events. And that's going to be a kneel down by the kick returner for the Chiefs. 9 rushing touchdowns on the season for Raheem Mostert, and I did it again. I hate doing that. I hate clicking man 3 deep. I don't want to play man 3 deep, not this early in the fourth quarter. Mahomes has got his X Factor, which means he's got Bazooka, which means he can throw it even further than he already can. So, and I almost did it again. They need to stop giving me X as 3-man deep, because I'm going to keep pressing that on accident. They have more passing yards than us, so that's to be expected. They're going to get that to Thompson, and Thompson's going to get brought down by both Hargraves and Curl. They got to move quickly. They can't be doing these underneath passes and these short little routes. They got to go deep, which is what they like to do best, and especially with X Factor enabled. And they're going to do a nice route. Who is that? Hole or Hall? Who is that? I couldn't tell who that was. It doesn't matter because he caught the ball anyways. Kevin Pierre-Louis stepping up in the absence of Zach Cunningham, 4 tackles. As it's a screenplay, Thompson, Pat Surtain, big time tackle on that screenplay. We've got 1 takeaway, which is the fumble of Tyreek Hill. We're second in the league with takeaways. I told you in the beginning of this episode that we tend to turn the ball over, or we tend to get the ball turned over a lot on defense. And that's going to be a risky throw, and Pat Surtain! Oh, he was out of bounds. Was he out of bounds? Was he really out of bounds? That's a call right here. This is a game-changing call. Easy undercut by Pat Surtain, one of the best players on this team. And that's 1 foot in. And that's 2 feet in. Hold on. 1 foot in, 2 feet in. Does that foot come down before? Yeah. No, that foot's not down. That foot is not down yet. Whoa, this is a tough call. Is that foot down? Hold on, let me get back to it. Is that foot down? I can't necessarily tell. Look at the bottom of your screen. That's in. Both of those feet are in. That's an interception. We might have to throw the challenge flag on that. That's an interception. I think, let me take one more quick look at it before we, I don't think we can challenge now that I use the instant replay, unless they change that did they change that ruling? I like that they did the finger. That's pretty cool. Pat Surtain on that one. I don't think we can throw the challenge flag now. We can. They must have changed that, because I remember you used to be able to not be able to throw the challenge flag if you went to the instant replay. But that's an interception. Both feet were down. There's 1. That's 2. I think that's an interception by Pat Surtain. What do they say? This is a big play. This is a game-changing play. And they call it out of bounds? You can't call that out of bounds. There was clear evidence his both feet were in. You guys be the judge in the comment section. Do you think that was interception? Do you think both his feet were down? Or do you think the refs just sold us on that one? That was a clear interception. And Chase Young! Who needs a clear interception? Who needs the challenge flag? Vernon Hargreaves has just sealed this one for the Cougars. Chase Young got the pressure that was needed on Patrick Mahomes. And forget the challenge because Hargreaves comes up with the interception. Surtain was in on it too. But that may have just sealed this game for the Cougars. 150 yards rushing for Raheem Mostert. What a turn of events. We thought that this game was in jeopardy with the refs not calling that interception, which was a clear interception. And they call it incomplete. Mahomes on the very next play throws it up, but gets hit on the throw by Chase Young, the MVP of this season for us, with 14 sacks. Has been killing it all year. And then Vernon Hargreaves, and to be fair, Pat Surtain was there too, but Vernon Hargreaves the one to seal it. Unbelievable. What a game. We actually were able to stop and contain this Chiefs offense, which I was worried we weren't going to be able to do, and there's another holding call. I hate holding calls, man. Just let me run the football. Browns smoking the Bucks. I don't know if Brady's still playing or not, but the Browns are killing them. It was like 41-3 or something. All right, so the Chiefs were given a free timeout there by the flag as Juan Jordan gets stuffed. They're probably gonna, I don't know if they're gonna use their timeouts or not. Once we get past the 2-minute warning, it'll be interesting to see if they use their timeouts. This has got to be either McLaurin or Jerry Jeudy. Or not Jerry. Yeah, it's got to be. Oh, it's Jerry Jeudy. He had a huge step on his man. And, he got caught. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown saving play by L'Jarius Sneed right there. Now you got to think, do the Chiefs use their timeouts here? Because we're just going to run this football. Oh, Juan Jordan broke like 3 tackles there. And they do start to use their timeouts. Juan Jordan broke 3 tackles on that play. 2nd and inches. We're going to switch this to the right side. And we're going to hopefully get this right up the middle. There it is. There's the first down. And Juan Jordan into the end zone. And that's game over. The Chicago Cougars defend their turf against the Kansas City Chiefs. And now the playoffs go through Cougar Nation. This game basically seals that fate. The playoffs will go through Chicago. It's all guaranteed because we had the best record already, and the Chiefs were really the only team that challenged us for home field advantage. But with this touchdown and this victory, home field advantage is ours. The Super Bowl goes through Chicago, baby. That's big time plays from our defense, who stepped up in the big-time moments. Chase Young, Trent Favors, Pat Surtain, Bradley Roby, Vernon Hargreaves, even guys like Kevin Pierre-Louis stepped up in the big-time games, in the big-time moments. Huge plays, and that's going to be an incomplete pass screen play. They have 2 timeouts, down 3 touchdowns. It's all over except the final time. And that's going to be Chase Young just being Chase Young. Unbelievable. Did you see him just bully the left tackle on that play? He just babied him. That was crazy. Just pure overpower. And he's going to look to get another pressure. This is Pat Surtain all the way. It's going to be deflected, incomplete. Pat Surtain. Not in my house. Not in my house, he says. One final play in the Kansas City game. 4th and 10. Mahomes has plenty of time. He's going to fire it. It's going to be caught at the sidelines. Where was Bradley Roby? Where was Bradley Roby on that one? What a throw from Mahomes. What vision to be able to see him down there. And that's going to be almost intercepted by Hargraves again. That would have been amazing if he would have been able to do that. But just deflected and complete. That works too. I'm fine with that. Big time play. And they're going to go deep again. McCole Hardman one-on-one. He didn't even attempt to catch it. He beat Pat Surtain. He left him in the dust. He had like 7, 8, 9 steps on Pat Surtain, and he was one-on-one in the end zone by himself. They go up. It's Marcus May's chance. Marcus May seals it. Whatever you think about the Kansas City Chiefs in this game, it was already over, but now it's all guaranteed. Marcus May will send us home with a victory, and home field advantage is guaranteed now. What a game. An absolute barn burner of a game. Whew. This is a crazy one. This was a crazy, crazy game as Jordan's going to get that first down. Probably 1 or 2 more runs will seal this one, depending on how much accelerated clock goes. I was worried about this game. You guys knew it going into it. I was worried about it. Our defense played out of its mind. Chase Young, Trent Favre, all the boys deserved the game ball today because we were able to hold Patrick Mahomes to 21 points and we intercepted him. We picked him off. We forced fumbles. We did all kinds of things. We picked him off twice, actually. And that's going to be the game. Big time win. Home field advantage is ours. Big time plays. Davis Mills out-dueled Patrick Mahomes. When are you going to say that in your lifetime? 8 of 15, 196, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Both were my fault, which sucks. Raheem Mostert, 11 carries, 153 yards and a touchdown. Juan Jordan, 11 carries, 83 yards and a touchdown. Jamar Chase had 4. I only threw it to 3 receivers. 4, well, I targeted Benjamin, but he didn't catch it. They all had a touchdown, by the way, and that's going to be the camera dead. But that's the end of the video anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just wrap this up really quickly. As Marcus May had 7 tackles, he had the pick. We sacked Mahomes with Chase Young 1.5 times, and then Favors got the other half of that sack. And that's a big-time play. Big-time play, big-time win. Home field advantage is ours. Let's go wrap this up. All right, here we are. Week 17 of the NFL season. We're playing the Raiders and the Chargers to finish out this year. Our first official year in Chicago. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. What a game it was. If this is the first game that you have seen of the Chicago Cougars relocation franchise, you picked a good one to watch because this was a crazy game. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. The next 2 episodes will wrap up this first regular season, and then the third video, I don't know if I'm going to do a full playoff video or if I'm going to do individual episodes. I haven't really decided yet. I guess we'll decide that when we actually get there. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. We got 2 more episodes in the regular season. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Smash that like button if you are. Hit that notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.